What's up, YouTube fam? Captain Rick Stanczyk here, and I'm bringing you my weekly fishing report. So I had Charles and Wes several days ago. They came down from New Jersey to fish with me for 2 days. First day we caught a nice tarpon around the bridges. We also got a good mutton snapper. Here's a few pictures of it. I didn't get a lot of video, but check them out. Cool stuff. We finished that day in the backcountry. We caught some trout to finish up that day. Next day I had them again, and we did a deep run back into the Everglades and found a bunch of tarpon, and I've been hitting them pretty good this week since then. The boys each, well, actually we caught 5 that day. We only got 1 to the hand though for pictures, but it was pretty good action. Check this fish out. Yeah, pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. So, a couple days ago, I had Mark and his friend Joy, and if that was wrong, I'm sorry, but I thought that's what she said. Anyways, they watched me on YouTube, and were excited to fish with me. Supposed to fish back in April, and they couldn't, but they got down here now. We just kind of mixed it up, but we caught some nice snook and redfish in the beginning of the day. Here's a little action from there.
That's a ball.
Yeah.
Whoo! I prayed to God before I left and asked him what I'm gonna do after I retire.
Yeah, yeah. Been there since 78. So yeah, it's never been over 40 years. Yeah. Hadn't changed too much. It's always been there he goes. He got one. Woo!
Oh man.
Catch and release.
I'm just glad it didn't get you.
Yeah.
I thought it got you.
So the snook and reds were really good in one area there at the top of the tide. Once the tide turned and started falling, we hit a few more spots, and things just kind of quieted down. We picked a few more fish, but it wasn't red hot. So we mixed it up. We hit the bay again for some trout and had some really nice trout. I don't do a whole lot of trout fishing, but sometimes you have to when bait's tough and when people want stuff for dinner. So here's some good trout action and some really nice size ones. Take a look. Oh, there he is. That's a good one there. Might have to break the net out for this one. There he is.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, we got him, we got him. Alright. Wiggler. Dinner. Alright. Another one. Trout. Z-hook him. Flip him right off. Alright, so we had plenty of fish for action and plenty for dinner. We had an hour left to kill, so we ran back towards home. and I had a few leftover baits. I said, guys, we can try to catch a tarpon. So that's what we did. We caught a bunch of sharks, and then Mark caught a sawfish, which was really cool. I told them they possibly would get one in this area because we do get them occasionally there. And then about 5 minutes before we were going to reel them up, nice 90-pound tarpon to finish the day. So you couldn't ask for more than that. Check it out here.
Lord have mercy.
Woo.
Look at that.
Sawfish. Check them out.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Man, he ain't just a little.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Believe it.
You gonna let go?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of cut them off here, yeah.
Wow. Pull him out.
All right.
Look at him.
Pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
How beautiful that is.
Yeah.
I bet he weighs 40, 50 pounds.
Yeah. That's neat, huh?
God.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. Yeah, we want to go nice and easy on him.
I take your time.
Drop your tip when he jumps, okay?
Oh my God.
Every time he jumps and runs, just make sure you drop that tip and point the rod at him. You got to go nice and easy on him. Okay, drop the tip, drop the tip.
Oh! Like, Lord, it couldn't happen to a better person. That's what you came for right there.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Almost got some leader there. All right, you can go ahead and put a little more drag on there, maybe just a quarter turn or so. Just remember, if he kind of runs and freaks out, just drop that tip and take the pressure off him. Here he comes. Woo!
Oh, good.
Look at here, people. I got one.
How's that feel?
Man, what a fish, baby.
Look at that
Look
tarpon.
at that.
This is a horse, baby. What I come for, ride this horse. Put me on YouTube. I'll be a new YouTube star.
Go, buddy. Look good.
All right, nice tarpon.
Right.
I got a video of that.
Good. Take a couple pictures. That was
There he is. All right.
We make all the pictures you want. Thank
Mark got his big tarpon
Thanks, buddy.
right there. We're gonna kind of drag him for a second here just to revive him a little bit, and then just cut him right off.
That'll work.
All right.
There you go, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
There he goes. Woo! All right. Good job, bro.
Thanks, Captain.
Give me one. I want one.
Thank you, brother. Woo!
All right. Great way to end the day here. All right. So that was a pretty fabulous day, and just goes to show the versatility of the Islamorada fishing grounds. I mean, you can do a little bit of everything some days when it all works out. So yesterday I had two regular customers of mine, good friends, Pride and his wife Seal. They've fished with me for years. We ventured way into the backcountry. Started the day off with some redfish and snook again. Seal caught a real nice snook, you know, a 10, 11 pounder on her own. And what a fight. Check it out.
Got it? There you go, baby. Ah, dang it. I think you got something good there, girl. Where'd you put your phone? In your hat?
No, you put it up there. You just laid it on the shelf. While you're up there.
Okay, good.
Oh man, it took. Oh.
Keep him out of those mangroves.
There you
Way
go.
out there.
Nice snook, I think. You got him coming?
Don't let him get in those mangroves. Keep him out of there. Keep him out of there.
Woo. We've got a good snook on here.
Come on, Snook.
Atta girl.
Here, why don't you take this and I'll get the net here.
think he took sight of you there.
Man, he's a fighter. Oh my god.
No.
Keep him out of there,
Oh,
Silk.
come on.
Keep him out of there.
There you go. Pull. Turn his head. All right, we got him.
Keep him out of there.
What a battle. There he goes.
Good.
Pull.
There you go.
Good.
Got him
night.
again.
You are
I'm gonna-
doing a great.
They were like workout.
You are doing a great
Come
job.
on.
Oh, mercy. I don't know how big he is, but he definitely is not wanting to
He's
get
got
caught.
to be a pretty good one. All right.
Good job, Seal. You drug
Go
him
ahead
out
and
of.
just kind of stand up and then just kind of lead him right to me here.
Like sweating.
That's good.
We almost got him here. Oh, nice snook.
Oh,
Look
good.
at that snook.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Awesome.
Rather catch one like that than 20 little ones.
Yay.
And there's a fish. You like fighting in those sticks over there, I noticed.
Red.
Good size
There you go.
So that's what's been nibbling on you, huh?
Redfish.
All right. Well, I think we're going to kind of keep running here, guys.
Okay.
Pretty exciting stuff. She did a great job with that fish. We caught a few more and we caught a redfish, but it wasn't nearly as good of action as it was the day before when I had Mark out there. But still, good fish, and we were set up to catch a slam if we caught seal at tarpon. So we ran into the backcountry where we found him a few days before, and we whacked him. First few places we stopped, we didn't see a lot. We managed to get a bite in each stop, but we missed them. You know, sometimes tarpon fishing, you get that bite and you work hard for it, and they just throw the hook, and it's a heartbreaker, but that's fishing. But we made a move, and we found a ton of fish in another area. Pride and seal both got to land a fish, and we missed a few others. We also caught a goliath grouper and some big sharks, so very cool stuff. Check the tarpon out here.
Look at that. They are so active. Holy crap. So cool. Look at them. Oh my god. The whole school came up at the same time.
That's crazy.
There he is. Run down.
Don't do anything. Don't do anything.
There you go.
Woo! Still on?
Yep, I think so.
Feels like he's still on.
All right,
I'm so
go ahead and reel yours up there, Pride. Tarpon on. And yeah, just nice and easy. Just kind of reel to pick the line up, but don't pull real hard yet. And you can kind of walk all the way to the front there, seal. Nice.
You see that, pal?
Good job. Now we probably could have sat there and banged on the tarpon a little more, but it's not always about numbers. It's just about the experience down here. They both caught a fish, got pictures of it, and we're happy. We had a little time left, so we blasted out into the Gulf to look for some permit. Summertime, when it's calm, you can get out there on some of the wrecks in the Gulf, and the permit are spawning. It can be insanely good fishing. And we got there, we saw a bunch of them, 4 or 5 schools, you know, with 50 to 100 fish in them. They just wouldn't eat. I mean, we threw crabs at them, shrimp, on jigs, on plain hooks. We didn't have a lot of time, but we gave it a good hard effort, and we got some really good shots on the fish. I mean, they chased the baits up a few times. They just kept refusing. So, heartbreaker. But luckily, last year, Pride and Seal were with me at the same exact time, roughly in June, and I think we caught a bunch of permit that day, and tarpon, so they were cool with it, and you know, appreciative just to see that kind of thing, and you know, that I'm about making that effort, making that long run to see stuff that you don't get to see, you know, fishing close by here all the time. So it was pretty cool. All right, and so today we had another trip. I had Brian and his son Giovanni. They were down to fish. Really wanted to fish with me. They were glad to get a day with me because I didn't have much open. We had a lot of weather issues. There was a lot of rain around, and it was a good chance of rain, but it came through early, and we left the dock early, and we got back where we needed to. Tarpon fishing was excellent. I didn't have a lot of bait. Bait's been hard the last few days. I've been trying to catch it, working at it, picking a few here and there, but it's tough. I actually just caught a few in the marina here just to get me by for tomorrow. But we made the best of it. We only had about a dozen baits, and we had some pinfish, but we caught 5 tarpon. It was pretty exciting. They were eaten, and you can't ask for more than that. So here's some action from that. Go ahead and tighten that drag like a quarter turn there now. There you go.
He's hung up a little funny.
Woo! Nice tarpon. Number 5 for the morning. Yeah.
He looks a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he is. He's a little bit bigger. 40 pounder, I'd say. Oh, yeah. Exciting, huh?
Yes, sir. That's what we came here for.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you believe it?
If you want to get the glove and you want to lift them up for a picture there, I got the GoPro rolling.
Don't wrap your hand around that jig.
That's good. I got him on the rod here.
It's on. He popped.
All right, no problem.
No problem.
All right.
Oh, Dad, you killed him.
No.
Now here, I'm gonna just
He's gonna come
get
back
here.
to life. Don't flip over.
There he goes.
Oh,
All
you-
better.
Got everything. We're good.
How is he floating belly up?
He's just exhausted, you know. Alright, well, after that, we kind of ran back towards home. We were going to try to catch a few trout for dinner, some other stuff, but the weather was building and there were some squall lines coming in. I said, guys, we can just go in now, call it a 3/4 day. And we did that. There was more weather behind it. It's nice here right now, but back there I can see it's still gray. And, you know, sometimes you know you're just going to be running from that rain and running from that rain. And we already had a great day, so we just called it quits a little early. But that's that. fishing's really good right now. There's a lot of guides available here at Bud and Mary's, so make the call, come on down, take advantage while you can. July is really good fishing too. It's one of my favorite months of the year for fishing for tarpon and snook. It's hot, but it's generally calm, and the conditions stay the same, and the fish, get zeroed in. You get zeroed in on the fish because the weather patterns are always the same. So, we start really catching them good then. So come on down, book a trip, and go fishing. All right, guys. I'll catch you next week.